Hey, what's happening? Everyone, SirJames coming at you guys with another video. In today's video, I'm here to do something a little bit quick while I'm on lunch break from work. So I do apologize if I don't have like a bunch of gameplay videos added into this whatsoever. Just I got to work with the time that I have. But anyways, right now the PlayStation Days of Play has started, which means that there's a lot of pretty good deals going around, not just for the PlayStation Store, but also other locations along the way. Not only do you have a brand new limited edition PlayStation 4 Slim model, which of course a lot of people are going to collect and eventually flip it on eBay for a profit, but also too, the PlayStation 4 Pro is currently on sale for $350. So if you've been wanting to get that one, there's also that deal. But again, if you haven't guessed it already, this video is mainly going to be focused on PlayStation, but there are two games in here that are also available on the Xbox One that you might want to check out. But other than that, I know Microsoft has their own sale going on their store page, so you should definitely look over there. I've heard there's some decent deals on Xbox 360 titles and even the Xbox One. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and start with the physical media first, and then afterwards we're going to look at the digital store page to kind of see what they have going on. You might see a highlight already over here, hint, hints. But anyways, let's go ahead and jump on over to Best Buy store page, where they have the base copy of Horizon Zero Dawn for as low as $10. That's a killer deal. Now, if you're wanting to spend a little bit more money, they also have the complete edition pretty much everywhere, including digital, for as low as $20, which basically has the extra DLC content. So either way you go for it, I mean, if you want to spend the extra money, I would say go for the complete edition. But if you want to save $10, you can't go wrong with the base installment. Another game that they have for dirt cheap is, of course, Destiny 2, and this will be available for the Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and Windows 10 PCs, or in this case, Windows PC, if you will, for as low as $10. Now, there is a brand new expansion coming out in September. Based on the information we got, it looks like it's going to be the best expansion Destiny 2 has yet to receive, but only time can tell once that is released. But if you've been holding off on Destiny 2, you kind of want to get a jump start or maybe wait a little bit longer. Again, they do have it for $10, but I think they might have a couple digital options, so you might want to double check to see what they have there. Let's see, jumping on over to GameStop store page, they do have Far Cry 5 for as low as $40 for both the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One. I know when I asked if how many of you were looking forward to this game or waiting for a price drop, many of you stated that you were waiting for this to drop in price. So here is your opportunity, or you could wait a little bit more, maybe see what they have around Black Friday later on this year. Now, another fun game here is Shadow of the Colossus, which has been remade from the ground up, which looks beautiful than ever for as low as $20. Brand new, and again, this is a fun experience. I remember the game back in 2005 when it first came out on the PlayStation 2, but how it looks now on the PlayStation 4 is just absolutely a crazy. But again, recommend it for sure. Now, as you guys know, Kingdom Hearts 3 has been teased and showcased several times, and just like you, I'm also waiting for its freaking release date. When is it? When are we gonna get it? I feel like we're gonna get its official release during E3. Hopefully, we better. Otherwise, I'm just going to go crazy. But anyway, speaking of Kingdom Hearts, if you have never played any of its past installments and you own a PlayStation 4, you're in luck, because the first one that we have here is the Kingdom Hearts 1.5 with 2.5 remix for $20. There's definitely hours of enjoyment here to be had. You're getting most of the experience already with a couple movies too, because they have a couple of the games where they just have the cutscenes instead of the actual game itself. And of course, to complete your collection, you also need to pick up the Kingdom Hearts HD 2.8 Final Chapter Prologue for $20 as well. When this game first came out, I don't recall its regular price. I know it wasn't $30 for sure, but when it came out, whatever its full price was, I felt like it wasn't good enough. But for $20, I'd say that's the perfect price point to pick this one up. Let's see the other deals that they have going on for those of you who who've been wanting to get into the PlayStation VR, have been curious about it and trying to wait for a good bundle or price, well, you're in luck because there's also a couple really good deals. Now, they have the base model, which is basically the headset with the camera, and you get a copy of Doom for as low as $200, which is not bad. However, if I'm going to throw in a recommendation here, if you are willing to spend the little bit of extra money, I would easily recommend the $250 bundle. The reason why is because not only are you getting the headset and the camera, but of course I feel like you're getting a little bit of a better game here, which is Skyrim VR, because I felt like Doom VR was lacking in my opinion, but everyone has their own thoughts on that one. But I feel like Skyrim VR is just a much better choice, and on top of that you also get the PlayStation Move controllers. Now, the Move controllers isn't as important as people make it seem, but I feel like depending on the game you're playing, it will enhance your overall experience. And if you look at it this way, let's say if you do get the $200 bundle and you're like, hey, I'm really enjoying this, but I also want to pick up the Move controllers. Well, just to let you guys know, the Move controllers, selling them by themselves, which comes in a 2-pack by the way, is $100 regular price, and I think right now they're on sale for $80. So if you do end up getting the Move controllers later on, you're going to end up spending more money than saving altogether. So if you just go for the $250 bundle, you don't have to worry about spending more money. So that's just how I look at it. But if you're looking for some recommendations as far as games go, there's some pretty good deals over at Best Buy with Eve Valkyrie for $15, Farpoint for $15. The Impatient, I haven't played, but I know it's a horror-based game, so I know it's got some mixed ratings, so that one's kind of a maybe, but you might want to look into that one. Definitely recommendation here is Battlezone, one of my absolute favorite titles, for $15 as well. You can't go wrong with PlayStation VR World. It's more of a tech demo for it, but for $10, I think that's a fair deal. We also have the Until Dawn Rush of Blood, which is an arcade horror game. It scared the crap out of me many times. Recommend it for sure. Let's see, we also have Riggs Mechanized Combat League, one of my other personal favorites, for $15. And I haven't played Starblood Arena, so I don't know too much about it. You might want to look at other people's reviews on their perspective. I would stay away from Bravo Team. This one was not so good at all. It was actually disappointing, even though it was one of the ones I was looking forward to. But that should pretty much get you started in the world of VR. Now, if you jump on over to the PlayStation Store page, they have a few deals going on. The first one, of course, they have Grand Theft Auto 5 for as low as $20. Normally, this is as low as $30, but this is the lowest that I've seen it. Another good deal, too, and you could also find this on the Xbox One and even Windows PC, if I recall. But they have the Destiny 2 Expansion Pass, which is the first one for, I can't remember the price, I think it was like $20. So if you kind of bundle it with the deal at Best Buy, you're looking at $30, and it'll basically kind of be up to date as of right now until the upcoming expansion is September. Let's see, other than that, we also have The Last of Us Remastered for $10, a perfect deal. Moving on over to page 2. They also have Shadow of the Colossus digitally for $20, or in this case, $19.79. So if you want to save a few cents, and if you prefer digital, there's your option. They also have Uncharted, the Nathan Drake Collection. If you have not played the series before, this is 3 games in one for $10. You are missing out if you don't pick this up. If you haven't played it, definitely pick it up. But they also have the Uncharted, the Lost Legacy, which is a game that came after Uncharted 4, where you don't play as Nathan Drake, you actually play as another character, and it's really good. I personally enjoyed it for $16.49. I think that's an excellent bundle there. They also have Star Wars Battlefront 2 for $18. Now, I know this game has been getting a lot of hate, especially when it first came out. I was disappointed too when it first came out with what was going on with the loot boxes and stuff. But I feel like, you know, they changed a lot of it around and changed the progression system. So I feel like at its current state, Star Wars Battlefront 2, in my opinion, it's definitely worth picking up now. And for under $20, you can't go wrong. As far as Uncharted 4, A Thief's End, I've seen it on sale used at GameStop, actually for under $20, so it's kind of up to you if you want to spend that much or less. But they also have some VR deals, like Farpoint for $15. They also have The Last Guardian for $15 as well. Moving on over to page 4, and that's pretty much really about it. Not too much on their digital store page, but again, just want to kind of get this video out there as soon as possible for those of you who've been wanting to add some games to your collection. Hopefully you find something here that you will like. But until then, I am SirJames from Gamerfuzion.com, where we empower your gaming.